There are many older games with creepy secrets, weird things that happen, and things that make you feel uncomfortable, and Paper Mario is no exception to that. Here are the creepiest things that I've come across in Paper Mario, and I've ranked these, saving the best, the most uncanny, the most unsettling for last. I hope you enjoyed this video. Number 6. Game Over Peach. This might look a little strange to players of the game because normally you could only see Mario in the Game Over screen. Princess Peach is scripted to have one fight in this game where she and Twink team up against Kammy Koopa in a fight, but it's a fight that they can't lose. And even if we hack the game to play as Princess Peach and we enter a battle and try to get a game over, then almost any attack on Princess Peach will crash the game, so we can't get to a game over screen this way. The Princess Peach Game Over screen is ranked at number 6 because it's something that looks a little strange. It might make you feel uncomfortable to see it, but there is an explanation for this. The Game Over screen is actually just an area that's accessed from a specific loading value. Number 5. Goompa's Black Sky Room. You might remember Goomba, the grandfather in Goomba Village, who helps you search for a hammer. Well, there's a room in Paper Mario that players can't normally access, but this room was actually still included in the game's code. This is not a mod that you're seeing, and you can still get to this room if you want to. In this room, there's a clone of Mario, similar to the Crystal Palace. There are some moving objects in this room, and there's also Goomba, the Goomba grandfather. But he doesn't talk to you if you press the A button on him. He doesn't have any dialogue. If you try to continue to the next room, the loading zone doesn't take you anywhere. This one comes in on number 5 because although the room looks a bit strange, and the black sky can make it look a little creepy, and Goomba not talking to you can be a little weird, this is probably just a developer testing room. There are all kinds of blocks and other items for testing in nearby rooms, and there are several other rooms like this that can be found by putting in random values for loading zones. Number 4. Hidden Gumberrio. Watch this cutscene closely. It's from the beginning of the game where Princess Peach's castle is stolen. Did you notice anything strange there? Well, watch this closely. We can see Gumberrio running away from Princess Peach's castle as it's being stolen. But he isn't supposed to be here yet. When we meet Gumberrio later in the game, we find out that he wasn't at Princess Peach's castle. Is he lying? What would Gumberrio be doing at Princess Peach's castle? Why is he running away from the castle as it's getting stolen? This one comes in at number 4 because although it's horrifying to think that there could have been a hidden Gumberrio running away from Princess Peach's castle that we never noticed, there are creepier things in this game. Number 3. Creepy Princess Peach images. Things are going to get really weird soon. Here's a series of cursed images of Princess Peach. First, we have Princess Peach outside the Crystal Palace with the rescued Star Spirit, but the Duple Ghost in the background is still there. And the Duple Ghost and Princess Peach in the foreground have different eyes. The next image is Princess Peach outside the house with the toy box, but a wall is missing, and all of Toad Town outside is completely black, and she has those creepy eyes again. Is this the same creepy-eyed Princess Peach from the previous image? And this creepy-eyed Princess Peach can also apparently walk on water. The next image is Princess Peach inside a fireplace in Boo's mansion. Is this what happened to the Princess Peach who was trapped behind the mirror in the first image? Next, we have Princess Peach near the toy box in Toad Town getting a toy train, but everything in the background is black. And we can't see the toy train either, and this is the Princess Peach with the normal eyes. It says, "A very well-designed toy train," but the rest of the text is cut off. And there's one final image. There's a creepy-eyed Princess Peach in the sewers, a star piece up high, Lady Bo in the corner, and a Gloomba coming towards our creepy Princess Peach. Number 2. The Dark Castle. After some experimentation with loading zones, there's one door that took Princess Peach to a very strange location. A door inside Princess Peach's castle took her outside of a castle, but this castle was strangely colored and it looked like there was nowhere to return. What's strange is that the music didn't change either, it kept playing the regular Peach's Castle theme. The camera in this room also worked kind of strangely. It follows Princess Peach, except for when she walks over to the right to see if there's a loading zone there, the camera doesn't follow her there. If we try to walk up to the castle and interact with the door, nothing happens. We can just walk through the door, and we can walk through the castle, but nothing happens if we do that. I tested if there was a loading zone to the right, but there is nothing there. When we walk over to the left in this area, we see that the camera zooms out, and we can see Bowser's castle resting beneath this dark castle. The collision detection in this room was also really strange. Princess Peach could walk through basically everything, and you could see strange things like Princess Peach's head sticking out of the ground near a tree if you walk to certain spots. And number 1, the quiet ones. This one was pretty unsettling, and there are 2 parts to this. Here's the first part of this. There are some certain loading zones that if you take them, they make you end up outside of the castle. The first weird thing that happens here is if you try to enter the castle, you end up exactly where you started. It acts like an infinite entering the castle loop. If you try to leave to the right, the loading zone here doesn't work. But if we try to exit to the south, then even stranger things start to happen. The scariest part happens once we enter Peach's castle. Everything looks fine on the surface, the music from the beginning of the game is playing, and everyone in the castle is acting like it's the party from the beginning of the game. But things get strange if we try to leave the castle.
And what if we leave the castle? We end up back through there, but that doesn't make any sense. Why is it so quiet? Everyone is here. There are 2 paracarries. You can't talk to anyone. You can just walk through all of them. This is so eerily silent. Everyone is just standing here. What about these doors? It doesn't seem to open. Why is it so quiet? This is so creepy. It doesn't seem to open.
And if we try to exit through these doors, this is what happens.
Hold on, what happens if we just try to leave right away from here? What if we try to leave? Mario, where are you going? The princess is expecting us. You'd better at least say hello.
But the Princess Peach never appears, even though this room is loaded as if it's the end of the game. Nobody here talks to you, and you can't leave through the bottom door. If you exit through the top door where the princess should come out of, the music plays again and everyone acts as if everything is okay again. And if you try to leave the castle again, the same thing happens. The music stops, everyone is standing by the door, and they don't let you leave the castle, telling you that the princess is expecting us. If you're interested in more experimentation like this with this game as well as other games, I recommend checking out the rest of my channel, and I'd really appreciate it if you could click the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a lovely day, everybody. Enjoy your Halloween, your evening, your creepy night, whenever you're watching this, and take care, everybody.
What the? And we're with Twig. Mario, this is Junior Troopa. He's the boss of the neighborhood gang. A bit of a bully, obviously. Why is Peach looking away from Twig? He's more bark than bite. You can beat him easily. What happened to Goomba? Why is Twig in the battle instead? Just boost yourself up and don't take any lip. I'll stay right here behind you and watch your progress. It's kind of funny that it's actually in front of us. No! And Princess Peach just dies right away! Oh no! Oh, it's because I have Mario's HP is set to 0. Wow, have you ever seen a game over screen with Peach? Oh my goodness, I've actually never seen a game over scene with Peach. That is so interesting.